Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's KieKey, also known as Key, and today we are looking at Starfield creation kit mods and the best ones that I think you should use for the game to increase its immersion, its quality of life, and to make the game better. Full stop. Next paragraph. I'm joking. I will mention though, in the previous video, a lot of people seem to think that I didn't like Starfield. Now, that is not the case. I have about 70 hours in this game. I played it quite a bit. I've done all the main story. I've done all the side missions, the interesting ones. I've done all the faction quest lines as well. I like the game. It's a good game. However, there is a few things that stop it from being a great game. Some things such as different constellation members being your companions within each new game plus. That could be an interesting thing. Loading screens with the options to skip them would be one. And overall, there's just a few sort of bits and bobs that I would improve. But I am aware that the use of the word making Starfield good with mods and making the game bearable is a very, very strong word to use. However, I would say that it does make the game more bearable. So I'm sticking with my guns. I'm sticking with my answer in those videos that I made, but a lot of people seem to think that I didn't like Starfield, which is not the case, everybody. I love Starfield. I love it. Anyway, on to the video. I just wanted to get that out of the way, just to profess my love for the game. The only other thing I need from modders or Bethesda is Noelle Companion. I feel like Noelle Companion will be the GOAT. She's the best. I don't think she'd get mad at you for murdering an entire citizen or citadel. I think she'd just go, oh hey, you got me some more organic material. Amazing. But that's, you know, personal preference. Anyway, on with the video. Okay, so for number 1 on the list, we have got the unofficial Starfield patch by ANYHONE, which is a comprehensive bug fixing mod for Starfield. The goal of this patch is to fix every bug with Starfield not officially resolved by the developers to the limit of the creation kit and community developed tools. Yes, Patreon over there, and the features talks about lots of bugs being fixed. This is created by the authors of the unofficial Oblivion, Skyrim and Fallout 4 patch series, so you know what you're getting. You're getting high quality, top notch, pristine, the best of the best. The dogs, you know what, we're not going to repeat that sentence because it might get me demonetized. But you know what you're getting, and what you're getting is good. No unsafe changes. Designed to be compatible with as many mods as possible. For more information, you can read the full thread on the AK forum mods and the changelog here. If you're experiencing a bug, they've also got somewhere to track the mods and frequently ask questions. After installing the mod, move it all the way to the top of the load order. Do not let anything go before it. This is a must, a necessary one, I think. If you've ever modded a game before, you will know how important these unofficial patch series are. You know how important this guy is. He's the GOAT of patches, and I trust this man more than I trust myself, to be honest with you. Only thing I would say is make sure you've got it at the top of the load order. As you can see, I don't this whole time, so we will change that. Well, I guess that one isn't even loaded, so what we'll do, we'll delete it though. And there we go. Now it's at the top. Always have it at the top. Always read the notes. Make sure you follow everything in the notes. Alright, on to number 2. So number 2 for me is better crowd citizens. I will show you this in-game as well. But when they had the big settlement with so many people walking around, all the citizens looked like they were terrified of you. Their eyes were like massive, wide. They looked at you like you were a killer. I'll get some screenshots up here, and it is outrageous. And what this mod does is just make it more immersive, because every time you'd walk past people, you'd be like, this is mental. What are all these people looking at me for? Outrageous. I'll show you it in game as well. Right, so we're in. Welcome to the wacky world of Starfield. I say that every time I'm in Starfield, but here we are. What we're going to do is we're just going to look around at citizens and see their face and show you the difference is night and day, to be honest with you. It is outrageous. Look at this guy. Normal. Right, shut up. Look at them though. They're all normal individuals. Granted, there isn't that much of a variety as compared to Bethesda citizens, but they look normal now. Look at this man. Although he's weird staring me down, he looks normal. Look at this person. Normal. They're not looking at you like you're some sort of serial killer, which was the thing. They just look at you wide-eyed, terrified. Now everyone looks fine. Everyone looks like they're not going to hurt you. Granted, there is a few things that are a bit weird. Like this man's got a hat on but hair at the same time. So there is a few kinks to work out, which, again, works in the negative. But I think the trade-off of a normal face is worth it, to be honest with you. You don't realise how terrifying it is when you just see you're up at 4 AM playing Starfield and there's just this person staring you down. Why are you Australian?
I love it here.
Huh? Anyway, on to part 3, because I'm getting onto a divergence. Part 3, step 3. Number 3. Ah! Okay, so for number 3, we have the improved follower behaviour. So I actually bring my followers on quests with me quite a fair bit. And this guy, Deebs, has noticed that there is a few kinks to be ironed out with the followers. So he's noticed that, you know, they keep an unusually large distance from you. They can be literally like 20 meters away from you before they begin to even walk forward. So now they're going to try and keep an average distance for about 2 to 5 meters. The main thing is they will open fire on enemies before you be fully detected in caution, which can blow your attempts at stealth. And also blow your enemies. They will only attack once an enemy has fully detected you in danger, which is very, very good. Because the amount of times I'd take Andrea, or however you pronounce the name, on weird missions, and she'd just fully eliminate everyone. Not even eliminate, just get seen, and then I'd be in the corner like, why? So their following behaviour while sneaking used to be identical to the normal behaviour, but now they will stay much closer to you. And all of this is just a nice little quality of life bit. You can have your companions actually feel like companions rather than people who are just tagging along and just doing what they want to do. Sometimes they'll even get stuck as well, which is fine, you know, it's alright. But what I would say is it's a pretty good one to have. For me, it makes it a lot easier to have followers. You don't have to wait around. Such a good mod. Thank you, Deebs. Appreciate you. Right, on to number 4. Boop. Okay, so this is number 4 in the mod. It is Shades Immersive Looting by Mr. Shadedness over here. So you know how you play Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout, and you'd loot things and it would actually disappear from the body, and you'd be like, whoa, I'm stealing this stuff, this is mental. And then it didn't happen in Starfield. Gosh, I sound so negative, don't I? But now this mod has added it in to Starfield. I'm not going to show you it in game because I don't want to get demonetized. So what you can do is, once you install the mod, it gives you the Shades Immersive Looting settings, and then you click it and you can toggle to your heart's content. You can even start looting unconscious NPCs and doing whatever you want to do there, you weird individual. Anyway, there's some good features in this mod, to be fair, such as, you know, stripping NPCs in a harsh environment will show visual effects after approx 5 seconds. So if it's, you know, nice and cold outside, you know, minus 200 degrees, and you take everything from them, the corpse will then start to freeze, which is very interesting indeed. I actually really like that. And it has other stuff talking about how like stuff is on by default, and overall it's a nice little quality of life one. There is, you know, people it doesn't affect, which is more than fine. Doesn't change any skills, doesn't change any detection or stealth mechanics. So this is a very, very nice little mod. Helps with your immersion, because when you actually take something now, it's in your inventory and off them, which is cool. Cool. It's happened in all the other Bethesda games. We'll leave it in this one, eh? Right. We'll do a few honourable mentions before we go into the last one, which I have just downloaded today, and it is amazing. It's really helped me. Anyway, honourable mentions. This one here by It's Me, Paulie B, will change creatures to random, give them a min or max size. I think this is pretty cool. Doesn't make them all the same as well. More interesting crew recruits as well. It gives them the NPCs that you can recruit from bars and inns have a maximum rank 2 perk instead of a rank 1, and some of them can have rank 3. I think this one's pretty cool, to be honest with you. Don't worry about this one, it's fine. there is another one I want to show you as well. Smarter spacesuit auto hide by, again, Deebs. It's the GOAT, apparently. It can hide your spacesuit on a safe, breathable planet, hide it inside your ship, hide it everywhere. Followers no need to needlessly wear their helmet, but when you're wearing your Constellation outfit, you take it off inside breathable atmospheres, which I enjoy, to be honest with you. Shout out to Deebs, the GOAT. Here's one that's pretty cool, to be honest with you. Starfield Hair and Beards by Zone 79. It adds standalone hairs, beards, and also has glasses and necklaces that you can get as well, which is found in the Eat Cloders mod. I think that's on Jemison on New Atlantis. Don't quote me on it though. So I really like some of these. I don't think I could ever pull any of these off in real life, but I like them. I think they're pretty cool. Maybe some of these I could probably pull off. Yeah, the bald one, especially at the top right. And it just kind of reminds you of stuff you would see on Neon, to be honest with you. I super enjoy this mod. Super like it. Adds a bit more variance to your characters as well. Pretty good, so shout out to you, Zone79. Honourable mention to you. I really enjoy this one as well. The Visible Chrono Mark watch. It was such a big thing coming up to Starfield. It was in the Constellation like upgrade one. You'd get a free watch. I actually really wanted this watch in person. It looks cool as. It was included in all the marketing, and then it just wasn't shown. The Chrono Watch, I think it appeared like twice in the main game. Receiving the starter items in the Lodge's library in the new game, is that where you get it? Or if you get it from Barrett at the start of the game. So Lodge's library or Barrett, and I really enjoy having the Chrono Watch on show. PC only for now apparently, which is fine. Most of these other mods I've talked about can be on Xbox. And here is one that I'm really excited about, the NPC the NPC Enhancer Gun. This is number 5. It's by Rhaegor Sherclaw. This one adds a gun and you can just shoot it and make your companions look different. I've done this with Barrett, and I've done this with Andrea or Andreja. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to everyone in the comments. Please, I apologize. So what it does is you can shoot it at a person, and it's a non-hostile act, so you won't get any bounty or anything. It brings up the enhanced menu, and then you can change the character to your heart's content. The only thing I would say is when you've completed it, don't try and change the name of the person. It actually changes your name. So I changed Andreja, whatever, and I've clicked finish, and I called her Lucy, and it called my save file Lucy for about a good 2 hours, and it took me a long time till I figured it out. Once I called Barrett like Steve, and I was like, why am I called Steve now? And then I was like, But I really enjoy this mod. There is another similar mod to the NPC Enhancer Gun, the Skinfetics one by Enhance, but you know, this one just takes too long to get. You have to get Xeno Warfare Tech, or at least I did, to make this Skinfetica. And the quest was good. The quest was cool as, I must admit, but it took me too long to do this when you can literally get the NPC gun, right, and shoot the NPC, and that's it. That's all you need to do. It is amazing. It is such a nice thing, especially with someone who wants results now, like me. There she is. This is Andreja. I might even... This isn't even the final product, you know. I'll play around with it for a little bit and see what we can make. And I also changed Barrett as well. Now Barrett makes me giggle, because Barrett to me, I've made him look like Rhys James, and I didn't even mean to. So I'll post a picture of Rhys James here as well. Sorry Rhys, if you're watching this, you know, my YouTube channel just randomly appears in your inventory straight away. There it is, because it's got no damage and it's got nothing like that. So what we'll do is we'll just bring it out, and then you shoot who you want to shoot. For example, we'll shoot Barrett, and you can go and you can change him to your heart's content, really. So I think Barrett originally was like that, right? And then not like that. He probably had no, I can't change the Barrett to that. He's too suave. But I changed his beard to give him a bit less of a bushy one. But whatever you do could also work. You can change the facial hair colour to the heart's content as well. And then once you're finished, because you can only change the body and the face, you also don't have the preset ones down there, which is, you know, it's fine. finish, and then, you know, you're talking about your own character here. You're not talking about Barrett. Remember that. So confirm, save changes, and then... Oh, poor lad. Poor lad.
What?
Poor lad, you're stuck, you're stuck. That normally doesn't happen. But I've super enjoyed that. It's really helped me with companions if I don't like the appearance. Or, you know, sometimes you get bored of the appearance. You can just rock up and change it to your heart's content. You only get 99 bullets, but I'm sure there will be a way to make more, probably at the weapons workbench. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I like Starfield. I'm just saying it.
Ask if you've got questions.
Relax. And hey, Mum and Dad. Hey. I enjoy Starfield. I hope this has come across in this video. Try to be more positive, because I do love this game. And I can't wait to see what the expansion does. You can even change Walter if you wanted, but Walter looks suave. Anyway, I'll stop digressing. Right, outro music. I hope you're all having a good day, and peace.